Hello guys, welcome back to episode 9 where we continue as Lord Domeric Bolton of the Dreadfort. So poor Domeric, he's definitely feeling the pressure, he's feeling the strain of trying to live up to his father's legacy when he's a very different kind of man. He definitely is not the sort of evil, vindictive manipulator that his father Roose was. He's also feeling some pressure from his wife, who feels that maybe people don't respect him quite enough as they should. So she's put that little seed of doubt in his mind. He has obviously reconciled with Ramsay, but it's going to be in the back of his mind that it was Ramsay, the son, that was more like Roose than he is. And so he's got these pressures, he's got these stresses. So we're going to see how that turns out for him. I also want to look in this episode at forging some deeper alliances. I want us to have some families that stay faithful to us and who we stay allied with them. I want some sort of long-lasting family friendships. So we're going to definitely look at maybe some of the stronger families in the north. We've got the Umbers. We already are allied with the Karstarks of Carhold, so we've got that we might continue. I was looking as well. I was thinking about from the show and the book as to who the Boltons were allied with or who they worked closely with. They obviously worked with the Freys of the Crossing. But they are no longer residing over the Crossing. It's the Hagues. So I don't know how this has worked out. I'm just going to take a little look into it at the moment. Obviously, Roose in the show, I'm not that far in the books yet, I don't think. Or maybe possibly I am, but Roose in the show was married to one of Walder Frey's daughters, and so we might kind of make this alliance. I think if we're hoping to hold the north, it might be good to have an alliance with the person who holds the Crossing. Maybe we can ally ourselves with the Freys. I'm assuming there will be plenty of living Freys left, and see if we can help them get back into their rightful position. So this guy's dull, he's scarred. Donald Hage, I'm not sure they are. Let's see. They're insignificant. So let's have a look at what happened. Title history. So Walder Frey passed in 293. So not that long ago. Then it went to Edwin Frey, slain in battle in 310. So this is all pretty recent. Damon Whitfield inherited, and then Donald Hague was installed by faction demand. Interesting. So let's look at the Freys then. Let's look at interesting. So that must have been a matrilineal marriage. Why would that have happened? So these are all Whitfields. Sir Walder Frey. We have a Frey here. Let's look at Ryman Frey. Yeah, who are his descendants? Who've we got? Who are his children? Sir Hostine Frey. Trying to look down the line. So Sir Ryman Frey. And then it went to Edwin. Yeah, so maybe Sir Walder would have been the next. What are you up to? Where are you? He doesn't have any claims. Interesting. Maybe we will try get some Freys back. I feel it feels odd not having the Freys residing over the Crossing. I don't know. Maybe we'll see if we can initiate or manipulate that in any way at any point down the line. But glass, I'm spending too much time looking at things that are not progressing Domeric's story. I'm just too nosy. I like to know what's going on across the whole of Westeros. I like to see what we're working with, who else we might be potentially dealing with in each of the areas. Oh, okay. So we have who passed. It was Renly. And it went to the daughter. Interesting. Right, I won't get too wrapped up. I'll look in my own time at what's going on. But yeah, so that's just like a little recap of what. So we still won above the domain limit. I really don't want to give up anymore. What have we got? The cinders we can give away actually, and I think we will do that. We've been invited to a hunt. A flint's finger, okay. We can do that. We need a new caravan master. Donald, our brother. We could have Ramsay as our caravan master. He would give us better travel safety. But less speed. Maybe Damon, because we've kind of got a good... Yeah, maybe Damon. We've got a good mixture of both there. And then, what do we need? We'll get rid of the forest. Okay. What's the biggest hurdles we need to come across? Step. Yeah, okay, let's see. And then maybe a forest guide as well. Yeah, that takes the risks go way down there. Yeah, that's quite far. We could also do some... Could customise the route and do a little bit of travelling. What have we got here? Gain some experience. We don't want to add too many dangers. But it would be nice to visit some places. What does this give us? Learning lifestyle experience. Yeah, we'll come. We might as well pass by there. We're almost going past. I think that'll do. I think that'll do for now. And we'll join the hunt. So we were trying to find some people who could potentially be vassals who will have good traits that they're not going to try and usurp us at any point. So we will take a look at handing away a title. Guardian Angel. While passing through the steppe of Larch Grove, my courtier Jarell is about to trip over a hidden wire trap, but is swiftly cautioned by my courtier Locke. Jarell, you need to be more careful, Locke admonishes, concern evident in his voice. Jarell offers a sheepish, grateful smile in return. Thanks, I owe you one. Quick thinking. So he's just our courtier. Why are we... We're not too concerned about this. Let us move with utmost care. Yeah, we'll move with care. Domeric, I feel, would be the careful type. Ooh, okay, so our councillors died under mysterious circumstances. In what position? He was our steward. Died under mysterious circumstances. Interesting. So you're on disrupting schemes. Let's have a look for a new steward then. We need to keep an eye on that. Our vassal and friend. That makes sense that we would have him on our council. I think we will do that. Let's deal with this first. A small deal. As we walk through Draymall, we are caught up in a crowd of people waiting for a large cart full of building materials. I don't need your stuff. I already got it cheap somewhere else, one man shouts at another. The other one looks crestfallen and confused. But, what am I supposed to do with these then? He responds weakly, more to himself than anyone else. I'll buy your materials. We get extra building materials. That gives us building, construction time minus 45%. That's pretty good. Bring your wares to the Dreadfort. We'll buy those materials and we'll assign our friend as our new vassal. So he was on our council, but also one of our vassals. Interesting. His own son was deceitful. Could have been his own son who did that. You never know. Chop chop, the massive chopping block in the middle of the logging camp of Spearmouth has always been, I see much use. It looks to have always been here before man walked this earth. All around me, labourers toil resplendent with sweat, and though low of birth, appear free of weight. Free of the weight of the world, I stare at the splitting axe, stood upright in the giant stump, my tense shoulders laden with stress, beg for an opportunity at release. He is quite stressed. The prize challenge, 38% we greatly reduce our stress. 58% chance that we reduce our stress, but we get sore muscles. Prowess -2 for 2. It's sore muscles for 2 years after chopping wood. That sounds a bit. That's a bit much, a bit excessive. You accidentally maim yourself. We gain the trait one-legged. That's only a 2% chance. I think he's going to take the opportunity. Okay, there we go. Stress reduced by 65. Very good. Very good. This trip is already worth it. Our stress has been reduced. Another counsellor dead. At least this one was of heart failure this time. That's our seer, I think. So he should automatically be replaced. Or do we have to look for someone? We must have to appoint. Let's see, because it's not, it normally brings up the box to tell me. Yeah, we will appoint someone. Doesn't tell us who to. I think, is it someone with high education, I imagine? Let's see. What do we need here? Okay, so we could take... I think we'll stick to recreation, because he has still got a little bit of stress. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just close the hunt for now. I think maybe another one of our vassals we could put on here. We'll assign you. Yeah, I think that'll do. I'm going to appoint a master of the hunt as well, because we've been going on quite a lot of hunts. So we've got Eric, our captain, who's got excellent aptitude for that. So I think... yeah, we're going to appoint you for that. He's not anyone... no, he won't be used against us. Potential tasks. What are we hunting right now? Not entirely. Let's have a look. I'm not sure if it says anywhere what we're hunting right now. Hunted of all. I don't think that, unless this is going to affect what we can hunt in the future. Let's see. So we can track regular game. Every year your master of the hunt has a chance of sighting regular game. Okay. Sighting dangerous game. Ooh. Enormous prestige to hunt. Let's do that. I don't know if we should start with one of the lesser ones, but we'll... yeah, maybe actually. Let's track regular game for a while until we'll hold our own hunt, and then we'll see how we get on with that. And then we'll change it to legendary maybe at some point. That would be a good idea, I think. Okay, Lord Roos's game master signalled the party to hush. Okay, we're releasing the birds. Cut short. The day is going well until Lord Roos suddenly insists we call off the hunt, claiming he is fearful for his life after a close call. Rumours of an assassination attempt abound. Interesting. He doesn't have any rivals. Who would be attempting to assassinate him? Horrible. You won't be able to host another hunt activity for 2 years. I hope that's for him, not us. We didn't do anything to cause that. Here we have a perk now for the wandering lifestyle. Let's see. Mercenary contracts. Power at home. Well prepared. Mustering. I think we'll take well prepared. Yeah, this is from visiting the holdings that we are that we're going past. I like to try and do that if we can. Get some extra lifestyle and learning points as we progress through the map. Okay, so Rob is offering us the service of his courtier, a highly skilled woman with extensive knowledge of tax levels. I hope this gesture of generosity is well received and that you will allow her to serve in your court. What if we decline? She doesn't look right happy about coming to us, to be honest. I mean, I guess we will accept it's Rob. He's his friend, right? So I think we would accept that. She's got a claim for Velvet Grove. Ooh, interesting. This is very interesting. So can we now press that claim for her? Maybe. I think we've got a truce at the minute, right? So I don't think it's going to allow us at the moment. I think we have truce. I think we're going to have to wait. Inspired person can be sponsored. Oh, she can be sponsored as well. 72 to forge a goblet. We have the gold. I think we'll do it. He has got a gluttonous personality. He is greedy. He wants it all. So I think he would. I think if he knows that someone can do that for him, he's going to want them to do that. Yeah. Oh, but then, yeah, we could take the Lordship of Velvet Grove ourselves. We've been working on that. Let's see it done and we can decide afterwards. We've spent time doing that, so we may as well. I think we're going to spend some money as well and take the time to upgrade our weapon depots as well. So in times of war, peasant levies can be assigned a weapon from the depot. It's mostly rusty old axes, splintering spears and blunt blades, but with a little maintenance they can easily be more efficient. Okay, so that increases the levy size, station men-at-arms, damage and toughness. And we also get reduced cost for hosting grand tournaments. Interesting. I think, yeah, we'll do that. Sounds like a good investment. We found out a deviant secret about him as well. Okay, so I had to pause the recording quick then, and I got a bit distracted and I started looking at the phrase again. So this is purely for me. Domeric has no real ties to the phrase at the minute, so it kind of don't make sense for Domeric. But I like to see the phrase on the crossing, and what can I say? I like to see them at the twins. So I think what I'm going to do is marry Domeric's daughter. I found a fray that has... sorry, it said he had a press claim. Oh yeah, the twins, there it is, it's right there, High Lordship of the Crossing. So I was looking for a different banner. It's changed. So I'm going to marry our daughter. I did want her to forge some kind of matrilineal marriage, but I'm going to forfeit that. I'm going to try and marry her off to Oliver Frey, because he is one of the only Freys I can find at the minute, the Frey men that doesn't already have a son. And then I'm going to try and get them the twins. So this is what I'm attempting to do. So this is purely for me. This is not for Domeric. So I'm going to, let me just make sure I've got everything right. Oliver Frey, yeah, no children. Let's send that proposal. And then I still have the problem of I need to give away the cinders. I need to give away cinder forts. So who can we give that to? We're going to have a little look again. I'll pause because I think we did this in the last episode where I was looking for the perfect vassal to give it to. So I'll pause and then I'll resume when I found someone. Okay, so I've given it to, is it Jaw Dusk? Just because he's content and he's humble. I don't think he's going to cause us any problems. So yeah, we'll give it to him. We just needed it off of our hands at the moment, so he will do. He will be perfect. Okay, there we go. So our daughter is betrothed to Oliver. So we'll wait until they are definitely married, and then we'll start having a look at that. Oh, who's been taken prisoner? My aunt has been taken prisoner. What's happening here during a siege of Barrow Hall? We will have a look at that in a second. My vassal, Master Marek, accosts me. Well met, Leech. I've heard tell of your patronage of Darissa the metalsmith. They say she's forging a goblet worthy of a lord. Please take this and give it to her. I wouldn't want to miss the chance to aid in the creation of a masterpiece. Poor Marek must have more money than he knows what to do with. Interesting. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. So that's our mother's sister who has been taken prisoner. There's nothing we can do about that. I think there is a way. I think there's a perk that you can unlock that means that you can try and... I think you can pay the ransom of hostages if they're your family, but we don't have that perk. I'm pretty sure that is a perk at some point that you can pick up. But bless her, she's incapable. She's due to physical injury or mental disability. She's unable to take care of herself or take decisions independently. She's probably going to die in there, and there's nothing that we can do about it. So I think that would make Dominic a bit sad, a bit pissed. But I mean, it's nothing. We are not involved in this. And Lord Artos Porter, where are you? You're right there. Yeah, there's nothing we can. There's nothing we can do about that. We're just going to have to leave that be and let that play out. Shadow of Fame. Today I wake up with a crushing thought. Despite years of efforts, my life achievements still pale compared to my great father, Lord Roose. I have pushed myself, yet I am still unable to escape the long shadow of his fame. Is this a curse that every father brings upon their children? Are we all born into a futile race against the giants of the past? I have failed you, Roos, and I have failed myself. We gain 36 stress. I don't think he's done too... He's not done too badly. I mean, he's only 34. He's not giving himself much chance. But never mind. Don't be too hard on yourself, Dominic. It's fine. So many questions. Occasionally, raising young Benton to rule the High Lordship of the Dreadfort has its challenges. Today is such a day. Benton began at dawn, at first asking innocuous questions about the previous day's lesson. He wanted to understand rulership, he said. Starting a bit early, lad, aren't we? I chuckled. This, however, only seemed to encourage him. For the rest of the day, Benton followed me about, from the throne room to the courtyard to the stables, even to the privy. I had to bar the boy from following me inside. I just want to understand, father, he said from outside the door, while I sat within and rubbed my temples. We hadn't looked at Benton for a little while. Children should be seen and not heard. You only gain 5 stress because you are diligent. So, let's see. His traits. He's greedy, forgiving, just, and pensive. These are not Bolton. These are not Bolton traits. Maybe I should have took control of it myself. But then Dominic is not that kind of guy. So if I'd given him any negative traits, then it would have put Dominic in great stress. And maybe this is the turnaround for the Boltons. This is not what I had initially planned, but maybe maybe the Boltons have turned good. He does look like Bolton, but yeah, this is a strange turn of events. This is not how I thought this was going to turn out. Maybe we're going to take over the North by winning everyone over instead. Secret Lock is trying to protect. He's our courtier. I mean, he's alien. We're not interested. I'm not going to pay for secrets on people that are in poor health. It makes no sense. An invitation to another hunt. We need to host our own at some point. We could do a grand tournament as well when our construction is finished. So, invitation to a hunt. Yes, we will join. Let's pick both of these off and see what we're encountering here. Glacier. There we go. That rids us of that danger. That's fine. That will do. Is there anywhere we'd like to visit? I think we've visited most everywhere around here. We will Customize. We'll just hit this place on the... Oh, okay, this is giving us a bit more danger. Okay, let's see. There we go. That'll do. I think that'll be worthwhile doing. What we also want to do, I wanted to have him train for a tournament. Oh, there must exist a tournament that we can join. So if we start a tournament, can we then train for it quickly before? I mean, I assume that that's something we can do. I feel like he's got decent prowess, right? And he wants it all. I think that being crowned some kind of champion at a tournament, he would enjoy that. Okay, the journey through Denby unveils sprawling pastures dotted with cattle. As my retinue pauses at the edge of a verdant field, the herdsman approaches. Cheerfully strumming his lute, he grants a broad, smiling greeting. My lord, he begins. These beasts are the pride of our province. Will you join me to witness our labour, restock your supplies, or perhaps partake of our famous Denby blue cheese? Okay, let's see. Building construction, cost, development, growth. That's in the Dreadfort. Extra supplies. Well, that's a huge boost to health. We lose stress because we're gluttonous. An aged cheese artifact. Fill the bellies and supplies. I think that makes sense for a gluttonous character. Oh, we're still swaying Brandon. I forgot about that. We don't need to sway Brandon anymore. Yeah, let us try to slay the beast this time. Let's see, who else could we sway? Do we have anyone here that we need to sway? Our maester is not our biggest fan. Or are there any people on our council? Everyone likes us, apart from our spy master, actually. We're going to start swaying you to make you like us a little bit more. Okay, let's get on with this hunt. We would like to slay the beast this time. Okay. Lord Brandon decided he wanted to hunt a fox today. Let's get out there then and get that fox. My small rest is interrupted by a mocking laughter heading towards my direction. I look up and little to no surprise, I am greeted with a wide grin from Dolph, while holding what appears to be a deceased bird in his grip. I never took you for someone who'd be able to survive by yourself in the wilderness. I figured you could use a bit of practice, he says, for sneering tone, tossing the carcass in front of my feet. Lord Dolph, who are you talking to? So we can attempt to skin the animal as a learning challenge. 60% chance that we gain 3 trait experience. 39% that we gain, that we lose some prestige and gain stress. It isn't up to me to do such a menial task. I'm gonna try. Yep, there we go. We successfully skinned the animal. There, take that, Dolph. We were successful. My acquaintance, Ryan, is the first to spot its flowing tail. The devious dog is hard to distinguish, but there's no doubt it's there, observing us through the leafy bushes. Lord Brandon takes off after the beast, crying, "Come, it's getting away." Okay, let's go. Success chance is 80%. This is pretty good. We can hardly keep up with the blasted beast as it darts and weaves through the tall grass, barking wildly. Scaling a rise and disappearing into a dense thicket, the fox is gone as quickly as it appeared, with only panting dogs and sweaty horses to show for it. The damn thing is gone. Okay, well, never mind then. Okay, but we slightly increased our hunter experience, which is good. Yeah, let us leave that behind for now. So what is our hunting experience? We're getting there. We're getting better. We're getting better. And at least we tend to lose some stress when we go for hunts too, so that's good. Inspiration realised. Over here, my lord. My beneficiary, Derissa, waves me over with a wide grin. I've toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. She presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wild. Grow wide. A ceremonial goblet of excellent craftsmanship. Nice. This is lovely. It is lovely. But it's a court artifact. Since you have no royal court, you have nowhere to display the artifact. That's a shame. But one day, hopefully, we can display that. So Skin of Darkkeep has gained 1 prowess and gained some trait experience. Lovely. The Trickster Spirit Bridge. My lord, the bridge has an ill reputation. A trickster spirit lives below it. My brother Donald cries out, surely it shall come upon us or curse us from afar as we pass. My party members start to whisper amongst themselves. Some invoke the name of their old gods for protection. Unfortunately, the bridge is the only safe place to cross for miles. There is no such thing, Donald. We gain prestige. Donald loses opinion. We must pray to drive away this spirit. Gain some piety. I don't know if he's particularly pious. We haven't really done... He's diligent. There is no such thing, Donald. We can afford to lose 10 opinion with him. Travelling through the sometimes harsh environments has invigorating effects on at least my state of mind and vigour. As I glance over at Bessa, however, she does not appear to be doing quite as good. Her movement is laboured, her breathing heavy, and spontaneous bursts of coughing ripple through her body. Clearly she is not well. We should rest and let her recover. Delayed by 21 days. It's just a little cough. There's 75% that she gains pneumonia. And she loses opinion. He's compassionate. I feel like he would stop and let her rest. As we prepare to set off in the morning, I see my friend Hother stand outside the camp all alone. As I walk over to talk to him, I notice a change in the wind. A surprisingly warm breeze caresses my face for a moment. A noticeable change from the cold weather we've had recently. It's finally spring. We're delayed again by another 2 days. We'll take the stress loss though. Sticks in the wheel. Okay, so there's cracking sound. Our wheel has gone. I'm sorry, my brother. It was my turn as lookout, and I fell asleep at the reins. Curses were going to be late. Shuffle supplies around. I'll ride rough from now on. We're not going to spend any prestige. Okay, finally we are back home. We've got a perk. Can propose one alliance without a marriage. Defensive negotiations. Yeah, we'll take that. We will take that. Okay, so Benton is wanting to travel. Father, I know you do your best to train me as your heir, but not all of my education can be found here at the Dreadfort. Okay, he wants to visit. Is this one of our friends? Our Chancellor, Vassal, and Captain. May receive some benefit to his training. Yeah, we shall let him go. You have to take off the reins at some point and let them do their own thing. Robert has died from his wounds. What have you been up to? Our counsellor. What position was he? Oh, our seer. We're not doing well with the seers. Okay, I guess our half-brother, we can assign you. We don't need to fabricate any more claims at the minute. Are we still... Do we still have a truce? Yeah, we do. So we've got another 2 years left of the truce, which is a shame. My master of the hunt, Eric, brings word of beasts spotted in my realm. I am hearing much talk from the lordship of Matchwood. It said there are excellent prospects for hunting thereabouts, with many a worthy stag seen roaming the swamplands. Interesting. So is that like right here that we would need to hunt? In Matchwood. So let's set up a hunt then if we can. How do we do that? Is that an activity? Right, yeah, there we go. A hunt, plan a hunt. Confirm. Oh, does this show us? Stag sighting, stag sighting. They've all got the same benefits, right? Yeah, we'll come here then and we'll hunt. Yeah, we'll pop the forest guide back on. Let's see, activity options. We want to be the one who slays the beast. Increases success chance markedly. Infect increases with court servants. Okay. And what's this one? Party size. Much more prestige on completion. All courtiers and guests join. Unlanded captains and lazy or martially educated courtiers and guests join. He wants to... We're going to take a substantial party with us. This is going to be an expensive hunt, but hopefully he can slay the beast. So can we not pick who... Like, can we not pick who to invite? Other guests. Okay. Oh, okay, so the liege is invited. Yeah, that's fine. Start the hunt. Probably about time we've hosted our own hunt, actually. Yeah, let's try and get this. This would be good for Domeric. And we've lost another councillor. Our cousin has been taken prisoner. What's going on with the Riswells? Who died? Empty council position. Our master at arms. That wasn't the one. Which... I don't know who that was. I can't remember who our master at arms was. Okay, so we've got Desmond Strong back. Yeah, we'll assign you. We will have a Strong back as our master at arms. That sounds good. What can we change you to? Control. Train commanders, please. Train our commanders. Our uncle has been imprisoned. Why? What is happening with it? Hang on, I feel like I need to... I need to know what's going on over here. Are they infighting between themselves? Wow. I wanted to keep the alliance with the Riswells going, but they're constantly in trouble, so maybe we don't do that just yet. Okay, Lord Harmond assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the woods near Snare Hill. My men have been gathering sightings of the stag that roam the local area. My many gamekeepers and flushers have been poring over the area for tracks and fumes. A stout buck is definitely in the area and the conditions could hardly be better for hunting it. Okay, I want to hunt something with Vim. We seek a wolf. No, we want the high success chance. We want to be the one who actually claims the kill. Tyra. Our courtier. We'll take that. We'll take that secret. Okay, poachers here in the Lord's Forest. They huddle together as I ride up with my guards, making a poor job of hiding the dead reindeer behind them. We did not do this. Please have mercy, glorious Lord. Their blades and bows belie their words. They will hang and their families will pay. Oh, we know what Ruse would have done. Punish poachers. We gain stress because we're compassionate. You all seem to be excellent bowmen. Our success chance decreases. We gain poacher training. The animal is mine along with fines for their lives. Stewardship challenge, 45%, local magistrates, acquiesce. Gain 65, success chance increases slightly. But there's more of a chance that we're going to fail that. With the pressure and the stress he's been feeling lately and the failure to live up to his father's legacy, I think he is going to start trying to act a bit more like the Boltons that we know, and he is going to have to deal with the stress. So whatever comes of that, comes of that. But I feel like he is feeling the pressure. He's failed to live up to his dad's reputation. So even though he is compassionate, and he doesn't particularly want to do that, I feel like there are some occasions where he'll feel pressure, and he's taken a large hunting party with him. He wants the prestige. He doesn't want to be seen to be soft, so he will hang them, and we'll take the punished poachers. Okay, so my huntsmen have pointed out a scheduled clearing downwind of the beasts covert, a perfect place to form our bowline and await the stag driven thither by the hound teams. It would be a fine chance to practice our archery on a real moving target. A great suggestion. We're going to attempt to ambush it, or I want to corner it. Success chance decrease. Yeah, we'll try it. Yeah, we won't. We don't want the success chance to decrease if we can help it. Like all game, the slippery stag has many tricks, blenches, and ruses that can fool even experienced hunters. My master of the hunt, Eric, has altered the party. The wily stag has been doubling to and fro, retracing its steps and running trails to throw us off the scent. There is no argument over which course to follow, and each moment we tarry it puts us further from our prize. Patience, this should be easy to solve. I trust Eric on this. Okay. Patience. We quickly find the scent and the success chance increases greatly. Excellent. We will make a hunter out of you yet, Domeric. Our plans were for now, and the beast sensed our trap by wind or connivance and refused to be led into our ambush. At last it slipped their clutches entirely, disappearing into the forest. The hunt fails. That's a shame. That is a shame. The scheme at court, my spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my courtier, Serena. She was married to our dad. She's our half-brother's mother. We must stop the villain behind this. Who is she? Oh, she's got a couple of rivals. Okay, we must stop the villain behind this. We're not going to go too overboard, but we will try and stop them. The stag indeed eluded us this time. We'll leave this adventure behind. Oh, Accolade gained some glory, so that's good. Let's finish the hunt. Brandon can be acclaimed as a hunt master. How do we do that? Is it gonna... We can create an accolade. If we force him. Can we... Oh no, we have to... Hang on. Let's put that back to allow. Create the accolade. For... Oh, we have some up here that we could... It's because we could do it for him. Doesn't mean that we should, right? We can create one for... Eric, maybe? A war declared on our liege. Hang on, I want to see. I want to read that. I can't move this. We will have to. The Huntsmaster. We don't want to call it that. A realm at war. Lady Arianne has risen up against King Aegon of the Iron Throne in a war against the tyranny. Let's see. See no reason to get involved. I shall follow Lord Robb. That makes sense. We shall follow Lord Robb. We'll do whatever Robb does. He is our friend. He is our liege. We'll follow his lead and see what happens. We're going to change that. We're going to call it... What should we call it? The Iron Arrow. Right? It's for a Hunt Master. We'll create the accolade. Yeah. I think that's okay. Makes sense to create it for him, right? More than Brandon. He's our Sworn Shield though. But never mind, that's fine. Guardian for Daya. Who somebody must have passed. What did we... She's gone for the martial education. On his way, I've just heard back from Benton and his trip to Hornwood has come to an end. Evidently, while Sir Ned didn't train Benton personally, Benton was shown every hospitality and given a room at the castle, spending almost the entirety of his trip at the court. Reading between the lines, I suspect not everything on the trip went well, though overall Benton appears mostly pleased. Good. Well done, Benton. Okay, so our daughter, she's under martial. Desmond Strongback, you can take our daughter as your ward. Thank you very much. So a regency has been started. Does that mean we've been? I think I missed some pop-ups. Are we being forced to fight? He's on the move. Looks like he's... Where's he going? Where's he been? Oh, he... The Iron Island. What's happening? We need to keep an eye on this. An independence war. Oh, whose side are we on? Okay. An independence war started by Robb. Oh, this is not good, is it? This does not seem... This does not seem good. This does not seem good. I think on this note, we're going to end it there, and we'll explore what is happening in the next episode. Because yeah, I don't know what's... So Independence War, my liege is what is attacking King Aegon of the Iron Throne. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Let's see what happens in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and hopefully see you next time. Take care.